Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill here today, Paul Blackburn. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Here's your one. On the ground right side. And an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one.
Ball.
Bounce to the right side. Chisholm. On to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Batting third, the catcher, number 35, Adley.
Two down, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back now in the Bronx, and getting the start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a ball. The 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is down low. 3 balls, no strikes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Let's go, Trent.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. See you later. He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Yankees score first, It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
That's a strike.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
He's
No.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power.
Ball.
Man at second. Judge over the top. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Cody.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Rice leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Two on, 1 out.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball. Ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Oh, nice stop at first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one fouled off. And that's outside, and it's a full count. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. O'Neill getting the start in right. Made his big league debut when he was 23 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
No.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, Kobe Mayo.
1 out man at first. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the second,
Leading off
and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
The 1-0. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. In the air to left center. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Ball one. Ball two.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Now here's Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Grisham.
That
Ball
misses. Ball one.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball,
Close
no.
one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That
Ball.
misses. And now 3-0. That just
Ball four,
missed. He
first
walked
base.
him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2.
No. Ball two.
Stays alive. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Blackburn back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham brings it in with a nice running grab. One pitch and one out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities. So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ball.
Foul ball. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
The third baseman, Blaze.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Hey.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. They trail things here, 2-0. Back in New York,
Leading
and
off
stepping
for
in
the
for the Yankees, Aaron
the right fielder,
Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
No, that's a ball.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward should have this one. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bellinger at first, one gone.
Ball 2.
Two down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Man on second, 2 down.
No, that's up.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Now one missed. J.C. Escara waiting to hit for the Yankees. Nice grab. Fires to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. One left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That one outside. Ball 2. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs, runners at first and second. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one almost got him. Chisholm tossed to second. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Number 25, Pete Alonso.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Tyler O'Neill. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Throws across the diamond, and O'Neill is retired. That ends the frame. Baltimore with a two-run shot this inning. 2-2 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom four.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
In there at the knees for a strike. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Nick Riquet appears to be getting loose. Kittredge getting cranked up as well. There's a strike at the knees.
Come on, JC.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one way inside. The other way, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Base hit! And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Bradish out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, Nick Riquet.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
That's outside, and that is ball one. Escara on third. McMahon on second. Caballero at first with no outs. He was late there. Strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Runners at second and third and one out. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
Inside.
Second and third here. One away. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. This one in the air, center field. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And he pumps it a strike. Yarbrough, a 6'5" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 now. Just off the outside edge. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
The second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Foul ball there. The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Grisham under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. In the air to left center. Ward sizing it up. And there's one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Jr.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Riquet will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, bases empty. Jason Dominguez digs in now. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-0.
C-Ride.
And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Blaze Alexander.
The third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jake Bird getting ready to go. Doval getting loose as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground to third, McMahon. Zips it across, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Just missed. The Orioles down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No.
The 2-1. Here's a high chopper. McMahon fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. There's a foul ball.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Just
Down low.
missed. The count 2-1. Late with the swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for them. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Tim Hill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second.
Ball.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off
Here's
for
the
the
Yankees
Yankees,
catcher now,
the catcher,
J.C. Escarra.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Escara aboard here at first with nobody out. And
No,
another
that's
ball.
down.
Right through there for a strike. The 3-1. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ward settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
One out man at first. Now at the plate, Jose Caballero.
Rerun. Ball.
One-run game, one out, one on. Out towards right center field, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
No.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. Runner around third. One runs in. The throw in. He's safe at third. It's a two-run triple.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Kittredge is done. It's a three-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Yennier Cano
Number
into the
78,
game. He has a
Yennier
great
Cano.
slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Ben Rice, 1 for 3.
Ball inside.
Runner on at third, one gone.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 66. The rookie right-hander is getting loose.
got the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top of inning number 7. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
There's the strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Strike 2. On the ground, right side. Chisholm. Throw is high and over his head. Now second and third and nobody out.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Mayo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can...
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Gets him to chase after that one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The Orioles with a chance to get back into it here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two on, one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Judge under it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the seventh. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Bellinger.
Ball. Ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball. No.
That
No,
one
that's the
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. And it's 3-0. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two and one now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
Jason Dominguez.
Way inside.
Hook one.
Man at first, one away. Misses
No.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Chisholm, the base runner at first with one out. Quick toss to first. Chisholm back on a dive. Pitch kicks away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Outside low. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline. He's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Outside.
That one to first. Throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brent Hedrick.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Leading off for Baltimore, the designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
Let's go, Brent.
No.
Pitch
Ball.
misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Hedrick, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
Back to the top of the order. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Ah!
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one lifted to left. Dominguez on the move. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 66.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Popped up, and that goes foul. Now the 0-1. Misses the sweeper. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Hard hit right side. Mayo takes it himself, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they're still on top 7-2. Back now in the Bronx. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 2-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Tap foul at the plate. 2-2. And that one upstairs. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Rutschman wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
That one missed. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Rutschman gets his lead at first with nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch way inside, a fastball. The Orioles down 5, trying to battle back here at the top of the ninth. Inside, backs him off again.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Toby Mayo.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brent Hedrick won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
David Bednar comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ball 1, no strikes. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. High fly ball, right field. brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Rutschman in to score. It's 7-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a strike.
First and third, 1 down. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.